and writer of Goliath. Billy Bob Thornton joins us live from New York. Good morning to you, sir.
Hey.
Good morning to you.
Okay, Billy, so when I heard you hooked up with David E. Kelley when the first season was coming out, I was like, oh man, this is a great partnership. If you put David E. Kelley's name on it and Billy Bob Thornton's name on it, I guarantee you I'm going to watch that.
Gold.
What's it like working with that team?
Oh, it's been amazing. You know, each season has been very different, and which is one of the things I like about the show. But when I first met with David and read the script and was offered the part, I read it and said, "Wow, it kind of seems like it was written for me," you know. And I like to take things that I feel like I'm the best guy for the job on, you know, and. Like if, they're doing a movie on Charles de Gaulle, I'm probably the wrong guy, you know. But this, if I were a lawyer in L.A., I would probably be just like this guy. So it's pretty close to, probably closer to me than any role I've played. What's interesting this season is that it shows a different side of California that you normally don't see in movies and stuff, you know. Because we shot a lot around like Bakersfield,
really,
Urban, Lancaster, Palmdale out there.
That's fantastic.
Most people think California all looks like Malibu and Beverly Hills and everything, and they don't understand it's a pretty diverse kind of state, you know, and
big state.
all kinds of. I mean, if you go to Santa Cruz or there where you guys are there in Sacramento, or you go way up north by Oregon, there you got all the forest, and then in the Central Valley, all these farms, and this thing this year takes place in the Central Valley, so there's almond groves and farms, and it looks really beautiful this season too because of that land. It's I mean, sometimes stark and sometimes beautiful, but they shot it in anamorphic this year, the sort of widescreen thing. So it looks pretty dang good.
Would you say, where do we pick up with season 3? Is it more like season 1 or 2? Or is it totally different on its own?
It's more surreal this year, I would say. It's kind of like, it's got a little Hitchcock to it, a little David Lynch, a little of like Chinatown, especially with the water rights thing. And so I would say that it's kind of, the first season, there's a lot of courtroom stuff. The second season, not so much, and this year it's sort of a combination of the two, But I'm out in the field out there quite a bit in Central California. It's doing a lot of detective work, so I think it may be my favorite season so far. And, for us, that's good news. I mean, you're always hoping that the latest one is going to be the best, and I mean, I don't know if the audience will always have a favorite season of any show, but for us, it was I think probably the most fun to make.
I can't wait to see it.
It's just fun to see the lawyer Billy McBride out there in the field, and people are not trying to make your job any easier. So it's just fun to see. Fun to see. All right, so season 3, Goliath, now streaming on Amazon. Thank you so much, Mr. Billy. It's the Billy Bob Thornton.
The Billy Bob Thornton.
Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Okay, see you guys back in Cali here in a day or two.
All right.